We all know someone who's fought a battle with cancer. Some win, some keep fighting, and some we have to say goodbye to. Cancer absolutely sucks. I lost my son, Nick, a 38-year-old veteran, a fighter, a hero, February the 1st, a year ago. And cancer took him from this world, but it will never take away the love, the memories, and the impact he made on our family and the rest of the world. Do me a favor. Please consider a donation to our amazing fighters. Here's the QR code, or you can go to ouramazingfighters.org and make whatever size donation you can. This week's segment is dedicated to Nick's memory.
I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
Hey guys, it's your favorite mortgage guy, Steve, and guess what? Well, first of all, that was tough. I'm sorry you had to see that, but as you can only imagine, it's tough for our family. So listen to this. Today is what? The 31st of January already. The 31st of January already. Here we go. 11 months to go for the end of the year. So listen, I'm going to start with your questions. Is it time to refinance? 100% it's time to refinance. You need to call me directly. Guys, remember what I told you. I don't care if you have a 2.5, a 3.5, a 4.5, or even a 5% interest rate. It doesn't matter. You're the only one that knows that. You're the only one that cares about it. The problem is if you've got a bunch of other debt, like all the other people that are calling me and trying to figure out, I need to breathe because I've overspent because of everything of inflationary value has gone up so much. Guys, that's why you need to call me. Let me put a package together so that you can see what the numbers look like. It's pretty critical. Why do you want to go broke just because you got a low rate on your first mortgage, but you got $80,000 in debt, including car loans, and you're hemorrhaging cash every month? Yes, it's time to refinance. How do I restore my credit? You call me, I'll put you in touch with the right company. Guys, please don't try to do this on your own. You're not going to do it. The problem is you'll try to do it. You'll go online, you'll hire a lawyer, whatever. And then a year from now, you're going to call me and go, what's my credit score? It's gotten worse. It's because you're not doing it right. So just call me. Let me put you in touch with my credit repair company. How does anybody afford a first-time home buyer home? Well, here's the thing. You got to call me again. It's all about calling me because if you're going to start Googling stuff, remember, it's like Googling medical stuff. You Google it and then it wants to take you to some random website where they want you to spend money. Well, it's the same thing Googling loan stuff. They want you to go to some lending website so that you'll sign up and waste a bunch of time. Call me. I'll work you through how to become a first-time home buyer and how to navigate that loan process. Is there any grant money out there? Yes. But guys, remember this: grant money equals broke. You're not going to get any grant money if you're not destitute. That's what those grant funds are for. Now, on the first-time homebuyer program, there is an automatic grant that's available to you for down payment assistance. But if you're talking about getting some of that grant money to buy an inner city home, whatever city you live in, those are hard to qualify, and you have to be pretty much destitute to get that. So, last question, or two more questions. Is there a police, firefighter, nurse program? Yes, there is. It's really the first-time homebuyer program. What constitutes a first-time homebuyer is you cannot have owned a home within the past 3 years. Now, here's what I need you to know. This happened this week. Client called me, said she was a first-time homebuyer. While we were talking, it came out that she owns a home. And I said, well, wait a minute. You just said you were a first-time homebuyer. Well, I didn't buy this home. I inherited it. Doesn't matter. Because the name is on the deed, and or you've either refinanced it into your name and or you're claiming interest on your taxes, you are a home buyer. You no longer qualify for those programs. So what do I think of Bitcoin? I think, heck yeah. I've been investing in Bitcoin for quite a while now, and it's done really well. Should you? Only if you're educated on it. Go through Robinhood, go through Coinbase, go through someplace that you can educate you to better understand what crypto is. Is it coming? It is coming. Is it going to be the future? Of course it is. And here's what I like in Bitcoin too. Everybody's like, oh, nobody understands it. can't figure it out, don't even know what to do. I'm not investing in it. Well, don't. Because here's why. Others will, and they'll make money. It's like the combustion engine for cars. Everybody was like, it's not going to work. What are we going to do with all these horses? What? Not only are we past combustion engines, we're on electric engines now. So Bitcoin is a good investment. Just understand it. So I'm going to spare you the slides from this week's news. They had PCE, they had some jobless figures come out. The Fed has decided to pause any reductions in favor of waiting for inflation to move closer to the 2% target. Now, this week's stats that came out, the stats, not stacks, this week's stats all appear to line up with hitting that target. When? Who knows? You know what? A weatherman and an economist are one and the same because they never get it right. Or I won't say they never get it right, but they get it right maybe 1 out of 3 times. So they can be right, they can be wrong, and they can still make you feel great about the day. What's the answer? I don't know when rates are going to get better, but I'm going to tell you this. Rates are what they are. And it sounds funny, right? I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. But however, just like any other financial cycle, the Fed is taking the wait and see approach. Now, guys, every time I tell you there's only 100 pennies in a dollar, I get a bunch of jokes back. And last week, I got a lot of jokes back about me saying how much it costs to make a penny and why the government is now talking, or Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, is talking about getting rid of the penny because it costs 3.5 cents to make 1 penny. That math doesn't work. There's only 100 pennies in a dollar. So what I tell people is I've been loaning money for 34 years. When I first started loaning money in my 20s, I didn't know any better. Rates were 9.75%. People bought houses. Nobody wants the highest interest rate, but think about all the equity you may have missed out on if you haven't bought a house yet. Stop getting ready to get ready and call me, and let's get you in the pre-approval fight. Like I mentioned, nobody wants the highest payment. Nobody wants the highest rate, but people will take advantage of equity. So guys, what are rates doing right now? Conventional still in the high 6s, very low 7s. Governments, high 5s, very low 6s. There's nothing wrong with those rates. Houses are going to continue to rise because of the lacking inventory. Get in before it's too late. Remember, to make the math easy, every $10,000 is $60 a month. So let's say you don't go bid on a house and it goes up $20,000. Now that same exact house that you could have bid on is costing you $120 more a month. All right. So that's it for this week. I want you to tell your friends about your favorite mortgage guy, Steve. It's been kind of slow. Could use your help in getting some business in the door. Hey, that's just my way of asking for business, being transparent. But send me some deals. Call me, text me. Let me know what you need. And guys, please remember my son, Nick. It's 1 year, and it would mean a lot if you could make a donation to our amazing fighters. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Welcome to February.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell